Big up, Millen. Yes. Smash the brat apples before the end of the show if we can. No gifts. Headache, headache. First segment of the day is our honourable mentions. This is a little light-hearted segment. This is where we find the best and the worst that the app has to offer. Can you all hear me okay? Over the sound? Because it's quite loud in my headphones. Sound check, Rankat. Perfect. Right, so this little treasure is Katie King, and I don't know who she is. I remember her, but I don't know where she's gone, and she is the most wholesome. I'm addicted to Katie King content at the moment, and she got really badly bullied off the app. Like, really bad. And she's just such a wholesome queen.
My favourite, I love the service station. It's literally my favourite part of going on holiday or going out for the day, like going out for the day. My favourite services are probably the one on the M1. I don't know what they're called. Is it South Mims services?
Oh, South Mims is me, Katie King. Evil Val. Yes, Evil Val.
No, I'm not a fan of Pokemon, but I did, when it first came out, play Pokemon Go. I love that app. Oh, did I heck? I loved it. It was so, so good. I really did enjoy it. But
we need to bring back Katie King. We need to bring her back. This is Evil Val, her mum.
A tutorial on how to do a roast dinner.
I do roast dinners every week, so...
Well, apart from last week that we actually had chicken pie.
Well, okay.
Fuck off!
She, honestly, if you go into the search bar, type Katie King, she is honestly the most... Hello, Rev's wife, love. She is the most wholesome pudding on the planet. I just love her. I love her. Right, this story's wild.
This is the wildest story I've seen in a while. So a makeup artist who was kicked out of a wedding after she overstayed her welcome and filmed TikToks all day.
Oh my God!
Has been slammed by the internet after she went on TikTok to complain. Now the bride has spoken out, the family has spoken out, they're all very angry, things got very messy, and there's even a crazy twist. We have all the details of the drama right here on Scroll Deep, the show that keeps up with internet nonsense so you don't have to. And this story has all kinds of nonsense. We've collated all of it for you right here in one place. And you are welcome. This all started when a makeup artist who goes by the name The Key Look LLC posted some videos to TikTok complaining about her experience at a wedding she was working at. So let's start with her side of the story, okay? This is how she told the story across many videos.
Right, so this is her side.
So she was hired to do makeup at the wedding. She had a great time. Everyone loved her. She was cracking everybody up, all right? She doesn't want to brag. Everyone was loving her. Everyone was laughing, especially the bride. She decided, hey, I've done the makeup, but I'll stick around at the wedding. Maybe film some TikToks throughout the day. Why not? We'd all do it. And everyone was super nice to her. Apparently the bride was like her best pal. The bride was like, you're the best. Unlike the groom, who was being really grumpy and mean to her for no reason. Kind of seems like an awful person. How rude. And eventually he yelled at her to stop filming TikToks at his wedding, which is so rude of him. And she left the wedding. And then she said to herself, no, I'm not going to be kept down. All right? I've been on my feet all day. I'm tired. I'm going to pick myself up, get back into those strangers' wedding, and keep filming my TikToks. And she did that. She kept filming, and she met the bride, and she was crying, and the bride comforted her, and the bride was like, I'm sorry, my husband yelled at you and everything, and was like, I love you, you're the best.
Aren't you meant to just do the makeup, get your money, and fuck off? Isn't that... Why does the makeup artist need to be there all day?
But then a mean assistant wedding planner came up to her and fully kicked her out of the wedding. And then she was in her car crying, and she filmed herself crying in her car.
In this industry, there's no space for me.
And she put that on the internet. So that's her version of the story, and I'd say that's probably foolproof, and we can probably wrap it up there. But apparently, there's another angle on this. So here's what probably actually happened, based on the accounts of other people who were there, and also from, like, just reading between the lines.
Read between the lines!
So she was hired as a makeup artist.
Right.
She finished her job as a makeup artist, right?
Yes.
At which point she probably should have just gone home, but she continued to hang around filming TikToks. Not TikToks for the bride, TikToks just for her. This is just like for her personal TikTok account. She was doing like TikTok trends.
She can't, she's a business, you know, you got to do it. It's the client, isn't it? It's like hairdressers do it.
And stuff, including apparently standing in the middle of the aisle during the ceremony to film the couple. And by the way, it was meant to be a phones-free ceremony, which is pretty typical these days. People say, you know, during the wedding ceremony, can you please not film? She was like, okay, bet. And then was just standing in the aisle filming the bride and groom. And eventually the groom yelled at her and was like, can you please stop filming TikToks? Also, why are you still here? Probably because she was not supposed to be doing that. They had a dedicated videographer. They had a dedicated social media person. And also, again, she wasn't supposed to be there. The makeup artist usually doesn't hang around all day at the wedding. And if they do, they usually don't film videos. She also apparently managed to get in the background of a lot of the official photos. Apparently they did like a reveal thing where the bridesmaids saw the bride in the dress for the first time, and in the background of all the photos of them crying is just the makeup woman on her
Keep
phone.
sharing and reposting,
So
thank
eventually
you.
they get rid of her.
And your brat
That's when she
apples.
goes out the first time. Then she comes back. Then the bride has to come.
So this was so funny. The videographer needed to stand on a chair to take the video he wanted because he was short. We all had a laugh about it, and it was just a cute. And all jokes, like I said, we laughed.
Comfort her on her wedding day. Can you imagine the bride like sat there with this makeup artist having to comfort her? And that's when they fully kick her out. Apparently they even have security waiting in the wings because they're like, we're afraid this woman is going to come back again. Then she leaves, cries in her car, puts these videos online, and it's
to renew your subs because I've got a giveaway coming this week. Yeah.
safe to say she did not get the reaction she was expecting from the internet. Because she really thinks she was in the right. She was like, everyone loved me and loved that I was filming. That has not been the reaction from TikTok at large. And now everyone has come out of the woodwork to give their take. It seems like every guest at this wedding has been commenting on these videos. Let's run it all down. One TikTok comment said, quote, "Hi, so I was a bridesmaid in this wedding. We all loved our makeup and had so much fun getting ready. These TikToks are a huge violation of our privacy and the privacy of the bride." Because that's the thing. She also posted tons of footage of the wedding, including of the bride, long before the couple were able to post anything themselves. Usually, the reason you have a photographer and a videographer and stuff is because the couple kind of want to control the images that are coming out of the wedding.
this makeup artist just ruined her video,
pictures of the
a
bride
wedding.
before she's published her own pictures. She was just doing TikToks of the whole ceremony with voiceover complaining about the wedding. She wasn't contracted to be a content creator. When she started taking content that was taking away from the hired photographers and videographers' content, that's when we started to have a problem with it. We just thought an adult could read the room, and that's not what happened. Now, eventually the bride, Kiana, who was on her honeymoon, but the bride actually went online and weighed in herself because this has got so ridiculous. The bride said, quote, "1, I understand you're sorry for your behavior on the day," because she did eventually come out and apologize. "I forgave you on the day," which is a very telling statement. That indicates the bride was annoyed on the day. She made it out like she was best friends with the bride. The bride was clearly annoyed on the day. The bride continues, "It wasn't until all of this that I had any animosity towards you." 2, saying you apologize on a public forum and then giving a monologue about your business is not an apology. She also did that during her apology. She spoke about her business for a while. 3, you've made several videos already. We know your point of view. It's enough. There was another comment that said, "You're so disrespectful. I was a guest at this wedding. I can't believe you feel comfortable doing this. You literally overstayed your welcome and are bitter about it. My friend didn't want you there." But now there's a twist because someone has come out, yet another person has come out and posted a video on TikTok, and apparently they work in weddings, and they worked a wedding the day before this wedding, and apparently this makeup artist did exactly the same thing at another wedding the day before.
The wedding I worked with her on happened the day before, which was Friday. I was not going to say a word about this, but imagine my surprise when before I'm even able to debrief it with my client, I see her three-part series about her truly doing her worst the very next day.
So fair to say this has rebounded quite spectacularly on this woman. Should she be sent to jail? We say yes. Perhaps a supermax prison in
Let's
Colorado.
get on that popular podium, troops. Get your heart measing, get your trendy Wendy's. Justice for the bride. Boring story, Zach. Move on. Well, guess what, Bolus to Hugo? It's my show. You can scroll. I'm enjoying the story.
Now, this is a double-edged sword because on the one hand,
It's like what's the word? It's a perk of having your own show. If you don't like it, you can scroll on, innit?
Probably made
Thank
a fair
you,
amount
B,
of
darling.
money from the...
It's what have I said about going for other people in the comments? Please don't do that, Michelle. I tell you, I don't know how many times I have to say this, right? I don't know how many times I have to say this. I say it more than once a week to everybody that watches me. We get quite a lot of you that watch me. If I call someone out in the comments, I call them out. I don't want you giving your opinions if they're rude or anything like that, because it just ends up everyone attacking one person. You know, we're grown-ass adults. We got ears. We can hear it. It really pisses me off because this ain't a bully room. So if I call someone out, I call someone out. That's not a green light for you guys to go and call someone out as well. Boundaries, innit? You know?
TikTok she's posted because they've got a lot of views. On the other hand, she might be losing quite a lot of business from future weddings. So it's a bit of a, what we like to call
it doesn't impress me when people do that. It annoys me. You know, because if someone gobs off to me, they're gobbing off to me. They're not gobbing off to you. It's no reason for you guys to be offended or anything like that, you know. So if I'm being shady to someone, I'm being shady. That isn't a green light for everyone else to go and attack one person in the comments.
Crab's Dilemma. Thank you, Crabble Rowan, for contributing there. One of the sort of strangest details is that she sort of explained herself. When she got to eventually apologise, she explained herself by saying that, you know, she'd just, I think, gone through a breakup and was in like an emotional state and presumably just wanted to hang out at a wedding with strangers. Look, we've all done it. When we've had a tough breakup, yeah, I'll wander into a stranger's wedding and just start eating canapes. It's a normal thing to do. You can't do that if you've been hired as a makeup artist. There are people you can hire to ruin a wedding on purpose, like people get drag queens. There's a guy who does the world's
big up,
best
Lisa. Thank you, guys.
Impression who you can hire to just turn up to your wedding, and he's actually amazing. He's on TikTok. He's so much funnier than he should be. Like, imagine if you hired a photographer and then midway through the day they just started doing makeup touch-ups on you. You would say, that's not your job. I'm just trying to put it in language you might understand. And this is the point where I would ask you, is this okay? I will say most people don't seem to think it's okay.
No, I don't think it's okay. If she'd done that at my wedding, I would have booted her down the aisle. Absolutely. Right, we've got another amazing animation from Faces of TikTok Nation.
Not once. Your little plan has not worked, Zach. I'm not stupid.
She reminds me of, what's the one from the Smurfs?
You take the piss out of people because you can't take the piss out of yourself, babe. So don't fucking try it.
Please follow Faces of TikTok Nation. They do amazing animations. They do amazing animations. Right, what have we got next? This. Calling their husband by his full name.
Romelo Therese Thomas, come here right now. Oh. Matthew James Carter.
Oh, God, her voice, no. Matthew James Carter. No, leave her. Just leave her.
Come here.
Listen. I am really sorry.
Oh, big up Poppy with the future. Thank you, darling.
Mom?
Thanks for the gifts, everyone.
Taylor Keith Watts.
What have I done?
Victor McCulty.
What did I do?
What didn't you do?
What do you mean?
Would your partners shit themselves? Would your partners shit themselves if you said their full name? Barnaby Bartholomew McChunton. It's when I get called Zachary. And I'm like, oh, shit. Lisa with the 5 subs. Big up, Lisa. Yes, get your subs in. See, if you get a free sub, you'll get a chance of the giveaway as well. Absolutely. I've had a few of you that have had free subs. Thank you, darling.
I thought we was having a good day.
Adam.
Right, so this next video as well, I feel like this next one is Labour's plot to try and win us over. They've got a kitten.
Keir Starmer has revealed the newest addition to Downing Street, Prince, a Siberian kitten. It comes as Number 10 draw up media plans for the death of the government's chief mouser, Larry
Cat break, I ain't even yet.
the cat. At 17 years old, Larry's already outlived most tabby cats and is believed to be in his final months. Larry has been in residence since 2011, outlasting David Cameron, Theresa May, Boris Johnson, Liz Truss and Rishi Sunak.
Why do they need a fucking cat? It's an office. Poor Larry.
There goes the big
You marry a man who commits to every role. I've got so many tricks up my sleeve for you soon. Do you know how hard it is for me to not get... everything's arrived for my big October shenanigans.
with his tray like always. The same old
You're going to die at the outfits I've got.
to sell. Every morning just the
Big up, Millen.
the morning that we came to this poor provincial town.
Good morning, Val.
Good morning, monsieur.
Where are you off to?
The bookshop. I just finished the most wonderful story about a beanstalk and an ogre and a...
That's nice. Marie, the baguettes, hurry up.
Look, there she goes. That girl is strange, no question. Dazed and distracted, can't you tell?
He would never.
Never part of any crowd.
Cause her head's up on some cloud.
No denying she's a funny girl, but
Big up Sarah, big up Linz.
good day.
How is your family?
Bonjour.
Good day.
How is your wife?
I need 6 eggs. That's too expensive.
There must be...
I bet they're like the best parents. Big up bowlers, big up Little Miss.
From the moment when I met her, saw her, I said she's gorgeous and I fell. Here in town there's only she who is beautiful as me. So I'm making plans to woo and marry her.
Look there, he goes. Isn't he?
I'm not gonna lie though, there's something that annoys me about over the top Disney fans. I love Disney, don't get me wrong. But there's, when me and Cho went to Disneyland Paris, they love the Disney merch. Love the Disney merch and all of that, you know, Disney adults. Yeah. And especially the more I've grown up and the more I've learned about Disney, like with how racist and like a bit schmoncy it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the whole Walt Disney Company is just... But again, I'd watch the films as their own unit. Like Aladdin and stuff like that, you know. God, I really wish I was asleep. I really... Stop B, thank you. Pembo as well. Screen recorders, get your camcorder emojis in too. So guys, we screen record the camera. We pin the screen recorders so you can follow them back to get yourself, get yourself up to date with all the gossip that's going on. Right, what have we got? Ah, the gossip. Let's go.
Regina says everyone hates you because you're such a...
Wait, is that my bundle so no one cares?
You didn't hear from me.
Oh, yes, she did.
I think it is absolute bollocks.
I don't want you to die, so will you lose some weight and stop eating so much?
No more mental torture on me for doing a live stream.
Right, I need to take Prince Brat out of these segments. Like, God love him, but he's turning into a clone. Like, my advice to you as a content creator... Ali, thank you! My advice to you as a content creator would be... Oh. Inactivity, what do you mean? Come on with your slow-ass PC. Observer, hello, my love. We love the Observer. Like, it's what's the word? I'll have a little word. I'll give him some little peer advice off the app. I'll give him a little, you know. It was the white beanie hat that sent me over the edge. It was the white beanie hat that sent me over the edge. The snapback, everyone wears a snapback. But it was the white beanie hat. I know it is cute, but I just want him to do his own thing. You know, bless him. He wants to be on the good side of TikTok, so you can't fault the kid for that. You can't fault the kid for that. He's fine.
Doing right now and getting a few.
Right, this is the gossip. This is where we find what's been going on over the weekend, right? Ding! Let's start with this rusty handbag. Ugh. If toxic was a word, no, if toxic was a person, you know, this woman She is a disdain. She's a massive stain on the United Kingdom. That's what she is. I cannot. She just gets worse and worse. She is no better than delusive Angie. If not, she's worse. You know, she spits venom when things don't go her way or she gives an opinion. You know, there is a lot of them, yeah. But you'd think this one wants to have the old moral compass and says what's right and what's wrong. Listen, I need to be careful what I say because of community guidelines, you know. But, you know, she's full of racial slurs. Will push and push and push delusive Angie until she's at the brink because it gives her something to talk about. Fucking paramedics turned up to Delulu's the other day, didn't they? Was it yesterday or something? I just let it go over my head because Angie's obviously got shit she's got to deal with, you know. But what does she do again? She fires up the boxes, does Pearl, didn't she? And she has the nerve to call us lot fishwives. Is she mad? She's delusional. Pearl is a lonely old woman, rarely sees her family, goes to the burger van, fires up alive. You know, gets their confidence from the bottle of a gin glass. I actually can't with her. Because, do you know what? It's going to be because of these lots someone does something to themselves. Because they're the worst. She is the biggest gas. She is just as abusive as Diadro. And she is. She's a pure narcissist. And I can't. She is a stain. And the thing is, she comes on, well, this and this and this. Well, if you're the better person, Pearl, if you're the better person, why don't you shut up? Because this was once your best friend, wasn't it, Angie? You two were thick as thieves. Why don't you just shut up? Because you know what pokes her, and you do it. You poke and poke. You tried to do it to me in Turkey when you got those two fucking wicked old witches up saying I was a scammer. You tried to do it then. That flopped on its arse. People could see what you were doing. Because the moment I didn't agree with you, you turned on me like that, didn't you? I couldn't wait to get away from you. I wouldn't associate with you in the real world, and I wouldn't associate with you on the fucking app because you're bottom of the barrel. Literally, you're like a little bit of beer left at the bottom of the pint glass that tastes disgusting, for real. But what was it? But she'll know. She knows what she's doing. She'll poke and poke and poke and poke and poke. You know? Now, if you just let Angie crack on and say it, you know, and thank you for the gifts, guys. Just let Angie crack on and say it. Angie will get bored. But no, you push her for reaction. You're not an alcoholic. You know, you don't present yourself as someone with mental health issues because you can give it. It's the same with me. I give it. People are going to clap back. I take it on the chin because I know it's going to get a reaction, but I don't cry about mental health. I'm not, I'm depressed because you said this. I'm like, oh, come on, you want, I'm fucking coming in. Let's go toe to toe. Do you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is, but she'll push for a reaction. This is someone that you called a really good friend at the time, and now it's just constantly throwing her under the bus because you love a reaction. And then, obviously, the paramedics are turning up and whatnot. And just sitting there and calling her out in boxes and shit. It's pathetic. Grow up.
Mad. As we say again, because enough is enough. I've had a laugh about her over the last few days, right? A proper laugh. But now she's being malicious and saying things, trying to cause trouble on the outside. Well, bring it on. You know, you Poison, bring it on now. If you want to play games, we'll play games. You dirty little lion.
See what it's like? It's just rank, isn't it? Someone come get their nan.
Piece of absolute rubbish what you are. Listen, I've got the dentist. I'm home from work this time. I've got the dentist.
She's sitting there saying lying and that. She was the one with her Alex Brigham and all the others making out she got arrested to try and throw Shepherdess under the bus, wasn't it? Because remember, she had to go for a voluntary interview and they all came up with a plan to try and get Shep to talk about her on live so she could go to the police and throw swearing Shepherdess under the bus. If that ain't calculated or manipulative, I don't know what is. Big up Kimmy with 1,000 coins, thank you.
I have to go, but I've had to come on, so somebody screen recorded that and get it across to Poisoned Eyeballs, because enough's enough now.
Well, you got a fucking number, call her.
And she's took it now. All bets are really off, and she's took it to another level. We cannot. In fact, I've got videos later. I'm going to pull up. I'll have to send them to somebody to play because I've only got one device. You know when she keeps saying we all setting the mental health off. I've got the video. You know when the ambulance people come and they turn around and say,
"Claire with the sub, thank you for the free subs. We'll have all the free subs, thank you."
Where you thinned at, and they found it was, she picked a scab. Well, I know that for a fact because I was told, but the ambulance man is saying, oh, you've cut your foot. So I have never known anybody by cutting the foot is trying to unalive. So who's mocking mental health?
Well, she's done it before, not faked it, but I mean, regardless whether it was her foot or not, but the woman's pissed out of her head and shake pompous mentis, do you know what I mean? But she's not the first time she's done stuff like that on live where she's actually done it. So let's not forget about that, because mental health don't just go away.
She's mocking it by dabbing the red stuff all over her. So I will play that video later. So there you go. This is the type of person that we're dealing with. How many people is she triggered by what she done, myself included, like a mug?
Regina says everyone hates you.
But the thing is, with people triggered by it, people have got the option whether to watch it or not, you know, or report it and move on. I get triggered, but I don't come on the app and then constantly keep triggering myself talking about it. Big up Claire Bear, thank you. I don't trigger myself constantly talking about it. Do you know what I'm saying? What about you sitting there saying, oh, you're triggering people, but then in the last 4 days you're ranting off about Ange and it's just constantly the same shit, different day. So every day is triggering for the fucking 4 hours that you're on live ranting about it. Is it not?
Fucking mad.
And if anyone is affected by anything, I do have my first video on my profile.
The game can be on now because enough is enough. I've had a laugh at get rid across the poisoned eyeballs. The ambulance man is saying, oh, you've
hello,
cut
Crashley.
your foot.
Big up, Rachel.
So
yeah, to the
I've never known anybody by cutting the foot. I'll have to send it to some, I know, my rubber duck. I'll get her to come up. I'll send the video across to her and she can come. There she is. She can come, if you will.
But what's the end goal from this? Like, what is the end goal from it? What are you trying to prove? Like, what are you trying to prove? What's the end goal of it? Just putting someone else into a downward spiral. Yeah, Ange can bring it on herself sometimes. Do you know what I mean? But who's going to be the bigger person? Little Miss Morals here that, you know, do you know what, Ange, I'm not going to bother. You crack on. You look like a terrible person. I'm keeping my mouth shut. She won't do it. It's weird.
Rubber duck and play that video for me later when I'm back from the dentist. And that was an ambulance person saying about she's cut a foot. So as any of you...
And like, imagine this is meant to be your friend at the time and you're screen recording it. Like, this is meant to be your friend in a crisis and you're sat there screen recording it. Not one of them have fucking gone to try and get her the help that she needs at the time that they were friends. Do you know what I'm saying? But you're sat there screen recording it because you got the proof. Fuck off, mate. Weirdo.
Anybody who's tried to do
that, it was that triggering for Pearl. She had the time to sit there for hours screen recording. Okay, love.
Silly by cutting the foot because I don't. So if that's not mocking mental health, I don't know what is. Then
you mock mental health.
The red stuff all over her, causing a big friction. So everybody was thinking she was trying to do something. Give your head a shake, you fucking drunk. I'm going to go and I'll be back later. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, I can't stand her. She's vulgar.
Stuff. She's meant.
Oh, this one as well. Why do I do it to myself, guys? Why do I do it to myself?
She's my mother. And
mentioning my mother. Are people still bothered when people mention their mum? Big up Crashley. Are people still bothered when people mention their mums? Like, what is this? Year 10? Year 10? You mention my mum, how dare you? Like, even mine's dead, right? And even if, morning, Matt John, even my mum's dead. Even if people mention my mum and be like, at least I got a mum, I'll be like, well, what's your point? Like, it literally tells me more about you than it does me. Do you know what I mean? Whilst he's sitting there rotting on his mum's sofa in her spare room.
I don't want to hear it now. Bollocks it to it all. I don't want to listen to you crying about your parents now online, all right? Because you just literally contradict yourself and made yourself look like a fucking cunt. How about that?
That's such...
Just put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh, I can't say that word. It's
a dude, as I say, not as I'm doing. It's a joke.
Schmats. They're schmats. That's what they are. Schmats.
Fucking them lot over there.
It's the breathing down the mic.
Popped in to ask.
Thank you, everyone.
Angie and Tori and Alicia.
Torian and Alicia alone.
Zach the Brat, NJ host.
Me? What? Oh, yeah. Was this when we were slagging him off the other day?
And whoever else wants to mention me. Fucking absolute clowns. I'll get them all in the street and fucking punch all their heads in except for the females.
You will never punch my head in a million years. I will send you my address and you can come down here gladly. Absolutely. It would make me on this app if I booyakkered. Do you know what I mean?
What, that one?
My address is floating around out there. You could get it easily if you wanted. Come. You wouldn't. Seal.
Ain't it mad that they all talk a big game? They all mention the dumb stuff. I guarantee you fucking none of them have actually ever had a scrap in their life.
I went to prison for
Never
fighting.
had a scrap in their lives.
Mad. Isn't it? No one can take a man who lives with his parents seriously. Do you know what I mean?
I can tell anyway that most of them had scraps because the way they present themselves.
See, the thing is, though, I couldn't do it professionally. I'm not a professional fighter. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I can't play by the rules, unfortunately. Yeah. I can't.
Anyone that's experienced and had it and lived a little knows that people don't go on like that because they're all social media trained. Most social media trained ain't real people.
I would like to know where I've been social media trained. Is there like an office that this can happen?
People that don't.
No, we're just all right people that don't say stupid things.
Actually, have lived on the streets, unfortunately, unless you actually base your podcast around being from the street.
Big up, Poppy.
How you doing, Matt? Are you good? Torian just pretend.
Unless you base your podcast around being on the street. What are you on about, mate? He ain't got a clue. These people that call themselves content creators that rustle up these fucking AI pics. Oh my God, get a grip.
Torian is just in Angie's live after Angie's calling me out after all Torian and Angie said about Torian's mum. Awfully odd. Don't worry, Alex. They're starting on Angie's mods now. I don't care. They can start on whoever they want. They're all fucking weird.
He loves tweeting out comments, doesn't he? What a
Awfully
babe.
weird. They called her out, saying that she enables pedophile, she enables racist and all that stuff. And then
anyway, Pearl and Alex.
She was a bare-faced liar. None of that shit had happened. And that was what I was putting out, what was proof coming out the ambulance people's mouths, plus whoever else around.
Yeah, they just go on and 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 on. Don't they? Like, she said her shit, she said her piece, move on, crack on with your day, darling. You know, him, anything for a few views. This one, God.
I've been ripped all week, and she finds it good to sit there and see that video last night.
Cry more. I love hearing the misery in your fucking voice.
And now she fucking needs taken somewhere for
I think the gin's hit Pearl, innit?
her own. Do you know she's tapped in the head? She's absolutely tapped the head.
People in glass houses should not throw stones. You're all tapped.
I've had all week over that, and she can sit there laughing like that last night. I can't believe it. I'm going, sorry.
Pearl, it's Jane.
No, Pearl, calm down. Pearl,
Pearl, can you jump back up a minute, Pearl, please?
Yeah, Pearl, come back, please.
It's so funny.
I just knew, Alex, this was heady, and I could hear it in Pearl's voice last night.
They're all psychotherapists. They're all mental health workers, aren't they? They're all fucking, oh, God. We're good people because we're there for you when you cry. Jump in the box a bit. Get the views in.
It was absolutely horrendous.
I wasn't around. I was asleep last night, Jan. I missed it all, you know.
You sleep all day as well, you lazy.
I did my live at 8 o'clock. I don't know if you know, but I did a live at 8 o'clock for people with suffering mental health and feeling triggered on the app.
Listen, Jane, I'm sure that's a good thing you do. But me personally, if anyone is affected by mental health, professional numbers pinned to my bio. Yeah, first of all. 2, nobody on this app should be having debates on mental health publicly on a public platform where there could be potentially hundreds or thousands of people opening up about their mental health for their mental health to be criticised. It's not a safe environment. Why are people doing this? Apparently she's a professional. Then do it privately then.
The messages I get with people that's triggered, you know, they're from 30.
People sit there and say that they're triggered, but they sit there and watch this shit all the time. Do you know what I mean?
And younger. And I just knew last night that...
And not one of these motherfuckers point people in the right direction. I've had support numbers pinned to my profile ever since I've done this show. Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, guys, if you click on your heart me thing, keep getting your heart me's in with number 5, thank you. If you click on your heart me team member thing and scroll down, it gives you like a list of stuff to do, but also it gives you an option to notify when I'm live as well. So have a look in your little heart me team member profile. So click on your score and it should come up. So say, like, I can have a look on mine now. So let me have a look. Morning, Lisa. Let me pick someone. So it's the little things, team member 24. You sent your first heart me on January the 4th, 2024. Oh.
Her voice, she was just so tired, and it's definitely going to be Alex, somebody that you don't expect that's going to end up breaking or hurt, and it's so out of control now.
They all do it. They're all complicit. They're all complicit. They're all complicit because they all hold the boxes, you know. They're all complicit.
Sorry to interrupt. Miss Red, can you phone Pearl for me, please, and check on Pearl for me, see if she's okay?
Yeah. Anybody see if she can come back up?
I thought they weren't ever going to be friends again. Wow.
And we'll have a chat. Or tell her I'll personally message her my phone number, because I tell you, this
she actually has, Jane, has been absolutely destroyed this week regarding it, saying she's been mocking it. And then last night she's laughing about it on the live and that. And it's just basically saying that all these people that have been going at Pearl and
So this is the prime example of crying about mental health. So, you know, when people say I do it, I have my mental health story weaponized against me on a daily. Oh, Zach cares about mental health. He's meant to care about this. I literally, hello, Auntie Karen. I'm like, right. And then obviously you get this kind of shit. Pick up Missy Jojo. That happens. And it's like, oh, she's distraught. She's this and that. But they all do the fucking same. You know, both sides do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They do. But obviously one's more unhinged than the other. Does that make sense? So you'd kind of expect the one who's not as unhinged to sort of be like, look, it's just going to drag on for days. These are grown-ass adults, man.
Even that, calling them wrong uns and saying that person, and then literally laughing on about it last night on live.
Yeah, I know.
It's fucking sickening.
You know, and it shocks me that it's such a laugh, Alex, because it's not a laugh, because people are actually coming off these lives and they're doing it. They're actually reaching out to me for ways to stop doing it because they're getting triggered, and doing it. So what's so funny about it? There's nothing. But you know what? It is Pearl that's getting.
This is Ultra's hearsay. It's Ultra's hearsay. Anyway,
the big gifters. That's why he's.
So Humpty Dumpty had a lot to say about me, didn't he?
The wolf's arse and all this and that. You know what I mean? What do they have in common with these people? No, it's because it's financial. It's all financial. Fucking prat.
Many people are still.
He's so jealous. All these lot talk about is money. Good, I'm earning money. Fantastic for me, absolutely. What's your point? They're all obsessed.
Invested and outraged by Pearl and Angie when you've got people like Sophie Rose and Diadro.
I agree, Elena.
Lives.
Do you know what I mean? He is so bitter. Oh, thank you, Em, you little love. Big up, Em. Scottish Mo as well.
A group of, and I have a go at you lot in the chat as well.
But you don't have to hold boxes to be a bully. You can be a bully on your own. That's the whole thing.
Having an opinion and being a bully are two different things.
Bred your platform now of people.
I don't say anything that's that bad. And I won't ever apologise for anything I say either, because if I say it on live, because I'm pretty I'm pretty clued up to know what to say and what not to say. I haven't been dragged up like half of these people. Do you know what I mean? So I never have to apologise. And if I say something about someone, I ain't going to apologise because I've said it for a reason. You know, Kiwi League, Detective Talk. Thank you, everyone. Yes, get your heartme's in if you knew. And it's like, right. It baffles my head. It baffles my head. I don't understand.
That support you, and that's fine. Everyone supports each who they want to. But they literally go on your beck and call. Anything that you say is gospel. Same like the...
Maybe because they agree with me. Have you thought about that, sweetheart? You know? A woman in his chat the other day on an ear, and he goes, I lent that money and he got big and then wanted nothing to do with me. And I went and checked her account. I've never messaged this woman in my life. So I called her out and I messaged her and I was like, what was it? I met her once in central London when I was in central London. She was like, oh, I'm in London too. Literally met her to say hello while she was going to see Magic Mike and then never see her again. Do you know what I mean? Just because I'm on it or like, it doesn't mean you have 100% of my undivided attention. You know, what? Because I didn't. And then her message was, well, you didn't reply to me on Snapchat. Well, I'm hardly on fucking Snapchat. Do you know what I mean? Like, shut up.
In Angie's life. You know what I mean?
Love you, Soph.
I call someone out in the chat, everyone goes for him. I'm like, stop, don't do that. You know, don't do that. And then it's the same with the boxes.
Yeah.
Morning, Evelyn.
You know, that's why I don't talk.
It's not me, guys. It's that whoever recorded it.
You know, and it's like, it's going to send anyone over the edge, and then people act shocked, and then people want to look like fucking, see, told ya. It takes a certain type of unwell person to SH on live. It takes a certain unwell person to hit the fucking...
I mean, he doesn't even acknowledge anything I say. He's just like, well, yeah, he's right. He's like, well, money, this, blah, blah, blah.
Bottle and absolutely self-destruct. Anyone that's self-destruct.
Oh, big up Claire Bear, thank you.
I've been the same. I've been fucking vulgar in my past. I've pushed everyone away and been an absolute fucking arsehole.
It's funny, right? It's funny that you mention boxes and you slate the boxes and that. But didn't you get your platform back off the back of Miss Red, who's...
Actually, now I got my platform off the back of pissing off my boss, actually, whilst you're still rammed up Miss Red's hoop.
Platform is based on boxing. Thank you, Voltor. You don't have to gift, please don't. You know what I mean? That's what you did.
I mean, going in a box and having a row with Luke the Judge is not the same as sitting in a box for 7 days a week, tearing people to shreds. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not the same. Like, I was all over Lad Bible. I got offered amazing opportunities way before Miss Red's platform was on the scene. I was here before you motherfuckers, actually.
You was in Miss Red's live.
And because I'm good at what I do, I was actually approached to do the after show. We've been through this many times. You were not good enough because I was better. And I took it and I ran with it because I was good at it. So absolutely. So whilst you're sitting there rotting on your mother's spare sofa, I'm doing better than you. Nah.
With 24/7 off the back, wanting to do the... And after... No, he didn't. Yes, he did, Blanket. Yes, he did.
And Miss Red will confirm. I never begged her to do the after show. She approached me.
Because his platform was pretty... He had a platform before when he...
And you lot nearly destroyed it, so I took back what was mine.
He was doing all the videos and all that stuff, yeah? But when he was going live, he only had a couple hundred people in his live.
3.5k, actually.
And then he went from, off the back of that, to getting like 1.7k in his live. Like, you know what I mean?
And now I'm on 2.3. Fantastic! It clearly shows that I'm good at what I do then, doesn't it?
At least he admits he's vulgar. Yeah, of course. Let's not bullshit now. If you want the truth, I'll tell you the truth. That's the facts. He was only getting a couple of hundred people in his live, which is fine. That's great. Like, great numbers. Big up for that, getting 200 people in your live. That's a massive achievement. But
they always talk about other people's numbers and cash, doesn't it? It kind of shows you what their mentality is. Does that make sense? it kind of shows you what their mentality is about, because that's all they ever say. That's all they ever say. And this is exactly my point when I was having it out with them all this year.
Wasn't what he wanted. He wanted more, and he was willing to...
Doesn't anyone want more for themselves? Don't anyone want to do better for themselves? Hence why I've launched a podcast, which is in my bio. Thank you.
Grasp onto anything and drag anyone down to get what he wanted to.
Who and I drag down? There's a difference between cutting people off that no longer serve your energy. Doesn't necessarily mean you climb on top of them, because these people that they love to mention who I drag down are still in exactly the same spot as they were when I've cut them off. So if they were any good, they would be growing as well. They would be leveling up as well. So they clearly weren't good enough in the first place.
That's him being an arc, that's all it is.
You know, so I can relate. What did I say that was different yesterday? What did I say that was different yesterday? I mean, I've slept since then, and I've watched since then, so thank you for the... Do you know what I'm saying, though? It's just all a bit... And then...
I love... Oh, no, it is there, it's there.
What was it?
What's his point? That's the point. There is no point.
It doesn't just go on. Like, people don't give their opinion. People don't give their opinion and then move on. It goes on for days. It's fucking boring. You see 200...
Exactly, Tracer.
One live...
He doesn't address anything I say, though. He doesn't address anything I say. He's just like, oh, and then goes on another rant. Oh, no, it's mine that's glitched.
Watching this shit show for hours. It's not healthy for the audience. It's not healthy for the viewers. And it's just not healthy. It's fucking depressing. When I was in Turkey having my surgery, I wasn't on live that much, and I was scrolling. I had a chance to watch and... Like, I was on my burners having a look around and just watching and observing. It lowered my mood. I was fucking...
He thinks I manipulate my followers, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, if me lip syncing to fucking Beetlejuice is manipulation, and then he has, what was it? And then he has, remember when he did, I'd always say it, when he done Rising Stars with his beef with Angie, wasn't it? And he was like, we need to beat her. That's like... encouraging him to be another creator. So you're like, yeah, get your cash out in on those certain terms.
Depressed.
Thank you,
I was like,
Paul.
what? People watch this for hours.
Isn't it?
And listen, like, it's these people.
The gifts that come in and that. And look, he doesn't...
Oh, yeah, there's that bird. Little gimp chops.
Like, and no one actually gets to the bottom of anything.
Like, now he don't want to know me, and he asks me for money all the time. So which one is it? I either asked you for money all the time, or I barely messaged you and ignored you. What one is it? Make up your fucking mind. I hate idiots like that are literally just jump on a bandwagon or get spicy because you don't reply to them straight away. That's the reason why you're not in my life.
It's just completely round in circles. It's the same shit.
You do well for yourself and people aren't around you anymore, then they got something to say. Shut up.
Day with a different rant, and the only reason other creators jump in is for the numbers. You know.
You see, look.
Thank you for the gifts.
You see what I mean, right? He does constantly say like, oh yeah, and like there'll be gifts that come in and that, and like he doesn't acknowledge. This is what I mean. This is what I find it hard to believe. Each one of them gifts is basically a fiver. If you're buying it right, it's basically a fiver. Them 500 coin things, right? So if someone's willing to send you a fiver of their hard-earned money, you should be thanking them. You know what I mean?
Oh, and apparently I don't thank you for every gift. Well, no one really wants to sit in a live and watch me thank, spend a live watching me thank people for every single gift. You know, Kiwi Anna, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you for the 10 apples. Thank you for the 10, you know?
That's £5.
This is me, thank you. Lucy, thank you. You never get a fucking show done. You know I appreciate it. What do you want me to do? Send feet pictures?
For me, and it was for you and you needed it, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
And then you get this one that goes, oh no, don't send me your gifts. Thank you, but you don't have to do that. Well, if I don't have to do that, Alex, hold lives with your gifts off then. It's like, it's so true, isn't it? Hold lives with your gifts off. No, you don't have to gift me, guys. Well, turn them off then, mate. Every gift you get, Don't send me gifts, guys. Don't worry about it. We'll turn them off when you fire up a live then. Because you say every gift you get, thank you. But no, you don't have to. Morning, Joe. Does that make sense?
You should try and thank the people that you can get hold of. It's like, because he's got used to it, it's getting irrelevant. I guarantee you now, if someone sent him an Interstellar Plus...
Right, listen, mate. I very rarely get the big gifts. Like, I've got I don't have a small community, so I'm quite blessed that I can do what I do off the smaller gifts because I have loads of people watching me. You know, when's the last time I got a fucking Universe or an Interstellar or shit like that? You know, very few and far between. Very few and far between. I don't care about all the big ones. Look after the pennies, the pounds, and look after themselves. Zara, Molly, thank you guys. Does that make sense?
Like, oh, big up yourself and that. You should be really happy that the gifts that you get, and people feel like...
I'm not going to be happy every day, though. Jesus Christ, because I ain't got money on my mind. I'm not going to wake up and be like, I wonder how much I'm going to make today. You know, I might be in a mood.
They want it, they deserve it and stuff. You don't deserve nothing. If you choose to put yourself on a platform and you choose to offer yourself to people, and people accept you for you,
yes,
that's where your gratification. That's where
I show my thanks through giveaways as well. I show my thanks through quite a lot.
You should thrive and think, you know what? People actually want to see me for me.
Yeah, and I do. That's exactly what I think. Hence why I've got a charting podcast. Actually, thank you very much.
Sooner or later, you'll venture off into YouTube because that's where the money is.
Absolutely not. If the money was on YouTube, I'd already be over there, wouldn't I? Does that make sense? I'd probably have my little empire sorted already.
What will happen?
I've got bigger plans than being just a YouTuber. I've done YouTube, been there, done that. Second video that I ever did went viral.
He's on with Alpha now, 4.3, and yeah, of course, that's what he's doing, isn't it? That's why he's trying to interact with these people. He'll interact with Angie and interact with the Alpha Bars because that's where
they're talking. Like, I haven't got here on my own. Do you know what I'm saying? All he's saying in no uncertain terms is Zach's smart and knows what he's doing and is good at what he does. Like, he's on now with Alphabet with 6.K. I'm sorry, I pulled it off with Alphabet. Go Zach. Do you know? You know? Yeah, people want to go live with me. I bring clout as well. You know, look at me with Luna Tuna. Look at me with Alphabet. I know what I'm doing. Well, all I'm hearing is that I'm a fantastic content creator, so I'll take that from you, Mr. Brigham. Thank you very much. You clearly aspire to be like me whilst you're rotting on your mother's sofa.
Numbers are. Because he'll battle against them, knowing that the people that hate Angie and people that hate Alpha Bar, he's going to gift them. I'll tell you what he's doing here, guys.
Here we go.
To be totally honest with you, he's literally talking to Alpha Bar. So when he battles her, the people that hate Alpha Bar are going to gift against her to Zach. It's all money. It's all about...
Pretty sure Maria done better.
Money and numbers. I'll be okay.
Like he did when he was beefing Delusive Angie and he got to #1 on the Rising Stars with it. Like that. This is giving deflection. This is giving judging others by your own behaviour. Do you remember when he did the Rising Stars, when he was beefing with Angie? Oh, she's overtaken us. We need to Do they understand how they sound? You know?
Keep it real, yeah. I ain't gonna bullshit, yeah.
Honey Pepper, thank you.
I know, yeah, Suki, it's mad, isn't it? Is it Suki? I think it's Suki, isn't it? Least in here, you get told exactly what's going on.
Oh God, here he goes with the God complex.
It's a lot of fucking bullshit. You're only saying this now,
mate. I think that's why you're stuck on fucking 590 views, because people just can't be asked to listen to you.
Because you fell out with Andrew. Am I mentioning Angie blanket?
Yeah, you have.
I need a new blanket anyway. Get in the bin.
Yeah, he needs a new blanket because he's been rotting on the one.
He lied about prison too. I don't even know about the prison thing.
These people he lied about prison too. These people don't even know me.
I become mates with Pietro. Just like EQ ad.
Oh, well, that was an interesting one, wasn't it?
Very quickly after.
Elphaba goes live with Savannah.
That's lovely. So we kind of grew up together in a way.
Wow, I'd met you before, which is mad, but yeah.
That's so sweet. That is actually that's so cool.
But no, honestly, Elphaba, I support you. I just want.
I honestly don't lie about anything. I'm a fucking open book. I think that's what they find it hard to, I'm just unbothered. Happy birthday, Becca, my love. I hope you have a lovely day. Like, I'm so unbothered. Like, honestly, I couldn't.
You to know I do. And I do think, as much as
Thank you for the brat apples,
made mistakes in the past, you are a decent person in my eyes. You're a genuine, as in your kind. You are not.
Why do they talk like that? Because that's clearly their voice, isn't it? Let's not be uneducated and be thick. Everyone has their own voice. You probably sound like a North London taxi driver because you smoke loads of fags, but no one's sitting there calling that out.
Nice. But, yeah, you've got to do what you've got to do and just keep being you, ignore the haters and live your...
Do you realise how hard it is to do a show sometimes with some of the comments? I used to get it. Why do gay people talk like that? Because we do. It's our voice. Not everyone's camp. I used to get it all the time. Oh.
Life.
And I say that same to you because...
what is straight? What is gay? What is it? Let's just not stereotype and just keep things in one,
People that want to start on drama, they're the ones that want the views, remember that.
No, 100%, 100%. But you know what? I need to stay out of drama, mind my own business, and not go live with people, because that causes worse things when you get in their box and you're arguing,
And they're using you for content. Let's look at your photos.
Let me manipulate you all into gifts. Send me gifts. Send me gifts. Headache. I don't feel well. I need money for Boots Pharmacist. Send me gifts. Send me gifts. Have you been to prison, or was that a lie? I've been to prison. Why would I lie about going to prison? I don't need to lie about my life. My life's interesting enough without the bullshit. And don't ever question if I lie. If you think I lie and you have to question what I say, then don't follow me.
Last time I actually looked at your account, you had 35,000. Now you're at 47,000. So you're growing quite a lot.
Oh, well, it's slowly going up, but I can't force people to follow me. Do you know what I mean?
Right, I can't. I want to bring back this oldie and a goodie. This is when Elphaba walked in the kitchen with a bag of shit.
Bonnie, thank you.
I just got him a Turk by a cat.
The next dress.
Eight. Yeah, have we got a bag? Oh, Alpha, sweetheart. I just had to look at that, sweetheart. Affected.
In front of 11,000 people. Oh, in front of 11,000 in the kitchen. If I was CLA, oh my God, I would have lost the plot. I would have grabbed her by the scruff of the lettuce leaf and yeeted her out of the flat so hard. Zoe, my love. Zoe, can I see you this week? Can we go for lunch? What are you doing today? We love my cousin.
Put it in a carrier bag, sweetheart.
Zoe, can you confirm I've been to prison, please? Fuck's sake.
Carrier bag. I don't have one.
It's in a plastic thing, guys.
Yeah, have you got a bag for it? Have you got a plastic bag here with all any of these?
Yeah, I've got one.
Because you need to take it out.
Oh, Roots has been surprised. Thank you, Shazza. Roots has been... Big up, Becca. Thank you, darling. Don't gift me on your birthday. Behave yourself. I'm so surprised she didn't pop off.
All right, perfect.
Right, I'm going to take that out.
Just take it out when you go. There's no...
I would have gone ballistic.
Oh, Annette is a racist. Really? We like a bit of racism, though, to be honest. It helps the world go round.
I don't know what's happened to my Luna, but she has gone absolutely feral, isn't she? She's gone wild. Who is this person that she was battling? Because I saw her last night and I don't like this woman. I'll go live with Luna Tuna later. Oh shit, I owe her a duck now. I'll go live with Luna Tuna later because I want to make sure she's okay. If you catch my drift.
Racist, really? We like a bit of racism, though, to be honest. It helps the world go round.
Is she nuts? Is she nuts? What did she understand what racism means? Like, I've had a weekend off. What the hell has happened? Is it one of them mods? No. Where's the other one? Where's it? You get the longer one. Alright. Oh, wait there. Hold on 1 second. You know what time it is. I need a toilet break. And then, what's the time? Thank you for the ducks, mother. Thank you, Ali. This computer really is stressing my soul. It really is stressing my starts. It's a little bit too slow for my liking, and I don't know whether it's Sky or this solar storm that's been going on, because it's really starting to stress me out. Like, wait there. Thank you for holding. Right.
Don't call me Tuna.
Why?
Because it's not my name.
Me and Luna, Annette are back. I can't. But thank you. We are back, and I'm going to try and catch her live later. Hello, Sunny, my love. I'm going to try and catch her live later.
Okay, I actually don't like it.
Guys, when we do the show, please don't tell me to cam 2 people, because I've already got this sorted in the show. I'm not going on Elphaba's Live. Please stop telling me to go on Elphaba's Live. I'll catch it on the FYP. I'll catch it on the FYP. Don't mention other people's lives in here. Thank you.
Facts, exactly. I'm sorry. I'm so unfiltered. I can't help it. But I say how it is. Why in September? Because it's Suicide Prevention Month, babe. You want me to say it to you? Yes, that's what it is, love. So especially causing someone knowing
that you're in here, drop a heart, me. Absolutely.
I've had meltdowns on live stream, and you wanna really just dig right into me, don't you? Like right into me, like a fucking knife. You wanna go right into me, yeah? And fuck up my mentality, and
it's called mental health, not mentality. Guys, I've just told you, please. I'm not going live. I've got a show to do. I'm not going... Zach, why can't we say how we feel about other creators? I'm not saying you can't. What do you mean? What do you mean you can't say how you feel? Where did you get that from? You're absolutely allowed to say how you feel. I just said, don't mention anyone's lives. You get violations all the time. That's not my fault. That's TikTok. That ain't my fault.
I got all the juicy gossip.
That's TikTok. TikTok man the chat. Literally, that's not my fault.
To show to you. Babe, I'm not a soap opera. I'm a human being like you. Leave me alone and stay away.
No.
Because we do not want to talk about your past on this app either, babe, do we?
You can hear about my past. It's podcast, my podcast, blah, blah, blah. Episode 1, season 1. Absolutely, you can hear all about my past. But I've never lied about cancer, never lied about autism, never lied about... What else? What else? I mean, I can't even, you know. It's for Maria. Free Maria. Free Maria.
Back off.
No. Never. She is jealous that I asked Maria to go on the podcast and not her.
I am scary and I do not care, love.
It's scary to look at. It's scary. Your Papa John's pizza back. Shush.
Bring out people's true colours.
Green with envy.
I'm just a defensive person, my loves, okay? I'm a
No, do not mix those two words together. It is offensive, not defensive. She's got a fucking speech impediment and all. Offensive, not defensive.
Person, you can see why. Can you see why? Can you see why today?
The state of it.
This is why.
Sorry.
Of course I am.
I'm getting carried away.
Of course I am. For that reason.
Disgusting. Yes,
acting like, he's going to the Wicked premiere. Oh, I've got...
Right, guys, get your heart me's in if you find Alphabet offensive. Yes, we'll have all the manipulation.
This, I've got that. Babe, you're a piss taker. I literally could read right through what you're saying. Your chat was horrible.
And you're a piss in a bottler. I'm a piss taker and you're a piss in a bottler.
You're lying to my mum, lying to me, and you're not going to fuck with my mum. Don't fuck with my family. Alright? I'm protective of my mum. You leave her alone. Alright? So do not fucking...
Can I just say, this is a Big Bratfast exclusive. And if Maria is watching, Maria, we do love you. We do love you. We just do not love your demon spawn. But we love Maria. Yes! Can we get green hearts in the chat for Maria? I love Maria, and I actually do want to take her for a roast dinner and get her on the podcast. But that ain't going anywhere near my house. No. Ain't no fumigation in the world that's going to fucking let that through my threshold. No, there's too much salt at my threshold to keep the negative energy out. Yes. Be like Hocus Pocus, she'll start twisting through the door.
Get information out of her and things like that, thinking you're hard and stuff. You know what hard is. I'll die for my mum. So you back off. Raw.
It's Monday, man.
Madness, so just tap the screen, literally, I promise you, just tap, man. You just smashed it.
100% you sent people in here.
Gigi and Sophie Rose talk about Diageo. Right.
Yeah. Someone just said their fish drowned. Morrison's, McDonald's, KFC.
So what's going on there? Someone's not allowed to be around.
No, it's a court order. Remy, that live I did, Remy admitted it.
Yeah, that's mad. And they're
having a baby together. Like, how's that going to work?
Yeah, but that's also you forget you were in that position.
People don't understand what the shit I've had to put up with in the background. Hence why I was not going to even say anything until that live. He started saying shit about me again, and that was it.
Yeah, no, I get that, but you're saying now from Remy's point of view, like, and they're having a baby together. That.
Oh no, but I already knew they were having a baby before I even outed any of that shit. Like, I don't care. Like, happy to them. Like, if she thinks that shit show's going to work, then fair play to her. But it's not going to be no riding off into the sunset. She even admitted to me and everyone on the call that he's going to.
I mean, I'm not going to hate on DG for going live with Sophie Rose. He does what I do. He does what I do. You'll see. He'll take an opportunity and try and get the tea.
Prison next year.
Is it?
Yeah, prison, you know.
Guys, take what Alphabet says with a pinch of salt. I don't believe a word she says. No one ain't going to prove shit, honestly.
So she admitted it herself.
Yeah, we played the game.
Do you regret?
I don't regret my daughter, but I regret meeting him.
Right.
Okay, that's what I'm just going to say. I don't regret my daughter, but I regret meeting him.
Thank you, Lawless. Yeah.
Oh, I don't bother with those.
Why is everyone spamming my chat? Guys, please.
Do you know what annoys me about someone just said about like, oh, we're 94 in the dailies, thank you. But those leagues, the League A1 and B2, I don't even follow them. I don't even follow them.
What are you doing? Scuba diving?
It's a hard one, but then yeah, I don't know. It's a hard one because like
I wish DG asked better questions. I would have been like, so can you tell us how about what's the word? Mrs. Jefferson, you always cover such boring drama. That's absolutely fine. You're allowed to not enjoy the show, so you don't have to watch it. Guys, what have I said about attacking people in the chat? Please don't do that. Please don't do that, even when they have an opinion. If she thinks it's boring, she's allowed. She can go and watch other unentertaining car crashy FYPs. That's not me. We are refined. We pick and choose. We keep it cute, you know. I'm on from 7:30 in the morning. We don't want to fucking talk about shite.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel like he should have asked better questions. I would have been like, so can you tell us about you financially exploiting someone to the point that they are not here anymore? Why would you take money off the app for your hair extensions? You know? Why would you let someone pay for your holiday? Why would you let someone pay for your holiday and not spend it on your gift money? Pay for your holiday with gift money rather than allowing someone that you knew was in debt. Morning, Lisa. Allow someone that you knew was in debt to pay for your holiday.
Fuck.
Anyway, moving on because she just dribbles the most.
What have you done for the community, Evil Queen? Like, I don't know.
Evil Queen responds to Alpha for justice for my queenie.
Okay, I'll stop.
Get Sophie Rose on the podcast. Are you mad? I don't want Sophie Rose anywhere near my content. She's a TRAMP. Absolutely. She didn't think twice when she took Diageo off of fucking Becca, did she? No. Sophie Rose is just as bad. Just as bad. She's horrible.
There, just so I can explain what I've done for the community. So I was the first visible trans woman to produce any type of video content and live stream content, which paved the way for people like you to come on and bear your whole transgender soul.
And she was.
Because without me, you wouldn't be sitting on live right now. Without me taking all the shit that came with it, with being visible. So you're 20 years of age, I'm 37. I've done a hell of a lot more than you. I was the first transgender person on Hollyoaks to feature on Hollyoaks.
Yes, she was.
The first transgender woman to ever have a column in Closer magazine.
Yes.
More than her, babe.
I told you, EQ's got CV for days. CV for days. Whether you love her or hate her. To the haters, she's done a hell of a lot more than you have with your lives. Do you know what I mean?
You liar! Just can't stand that fact. You'll never be as beautiful as me. You'll never be as successful as me. You'll never have any type of relationship. No man would.
I said to Alpha, how much have you raised for like the trans community? Yeah, quite a lot actually. Yeah, 50 quid. What?
You twice.
Sorry.
That was me.
That's not very cutesy or demure. That's very Sigourney Weaver. That's very Requiem. That's very Prometheus.
I happily will put this public, but that is me. I was a tiny little baba. I was the size of my hand. I was very small. And then that was me.
Oh, that's quite cute. That's quite cute.
I know. That was my mum.
Ah, Slay Maria. You knew she just wanted to throw it off her shoulder.
That's me there. That's my
mum.
mum.
Such a cute baby boy.
Oh my god, that's my mum. Hold on, mum, I'm so sorry for sharing this. I think it's just nice. My mum used to be styled like this all the time. Look at that. I love that coat. No, I'd wear that.
It's giving Maria done her best, to be honest, because all you see is them out having a good time, and then you got Elphaba's side, which is, I'm from a broken home, mummy didn't love me.
Okay, look how nice that coat is. That's me. She was very stylish.
Get your heart amazing, guys. Yes.
Very fashionable. See, that's my mum's side profile as well. So, yeah. I feel very lucky to have a mum who is, like, so good at style. Because my mum...
Where did you get it from then? Because you literally... Do you know what I mean? You're dressed like a lesbian mechanic.
Help me style.
With your size 12 Peter Pan boots.
A little note at the top, like, not a professional singer.
No, just honestly, yeet a sock down your throat. Yeah, yeet a sock down your throat.
I am not Alpha Bar. I do not think I am Alpha Bar. I don't know that song, Donna.
Donna, who are you enabling? Who's Donna, please, and who's she enabling?
Like to sing.
Thank you guys for the gift.
Yeah.
I hope I thanked everyone enough for the gifts today. I would hate to upset Alex Brigham, honestly.
People just need to...
Thank you, Miss Kind Regards. Oh. What's she going to sing next? Oh, that's a short back and sides, isn't it? My mum had a hairdo like that.
Does anyone have any requests?
Yeah, shut up.
Oh, God, Adele, easy on me. That is so...
Thank you, Emily. Pick up with the heart, these guys. Thank you.
Like low and high at the same time.
Elphaba practice her female voice.
So, this is like my high voice. It's very hard to talk high. So this is like the female.
That's because your balls are dropped.
Register without the bass. So just taking away all the bass in the voice. And that's basically creating softer tones. But sometimes I can sound like really posh.
Just take your fucking hormones. Jesus. Right, now Spudman, right? There's something about this geezer. I can't put my finger on it. I don't like him. I don't like him. He gives me toxic energy. Now I've said it. He gives me toxic energy. And this really pissed me off. Yeah, it really pissed me off. He gives me such toxic energy, and I think it's all gone to a bit of his head. And I don't like him, and I don't like what he's about. And I just think he's got a bit too big for his boots, you know? So this is his latest marketing campaign.
Hey, we are out feeding the homeless, and I found this homeless person down here sleeping rough. Excuse me. Huh? Would you like a jacket potato?
Yes, please.
No. What we're going to do instead, we're going to give him...
He reminds me of a really toxic computer exchange worker. You know, like the alternative people that are all spiritual but turn out to be absolute see you next Tuesdays. Do you know what I mean? Like vegans that shove veganism down your throat.
The Spudman Spudtacular cookbook, and then he'll be able to feed himself every day by cooking Spudman's awesome recipes. There we go.
Thank you.
Look how happy he is.
Pre-order's up now.
There you go, you can have a potato as well.
Oh, thank you. You're such a kind man.
There's not actually anything in there.
And rather than give a jacket potato to a homeless person, they just boot it. Yeah, it's a setup. He's not actually homeless, but that's not the point. It's the fact that he thought that skit was going to be funny. You know? Regardless, obviously it's not a homeless person, but I'm saying the whole skit is not even funny. It's not a funny joke. It's insensitive. It's bad taste, exactly. Regardless whether it's his son. You know, you take, like, it's just, you could have done it or launched your book better. Like, Bun Spud Man. He does actually feed the homeless, though. Well, again, Jimmy Savile done loads for charity. Do you know what I mean? And he was an horrible bastard. But you can't sit there and do loads for homeless people and then do a social media marketing thing, taking the piss out of homelessness. Do you know what I'm saying? It's out of touch. And then it doesn't make sense. That's like campaigning for, how can I say you'll be campaigning. Yeah, actually, that's like me campaigning for like homeless people and then saying, oh, homeless people are disgusting. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not nice, man. Yeah, he ain't the best thing on two legs. And he looks dirty as well.
You ungrateful.
No, but I'm not saying he's Jimmy Savile. Guys, open your ears, some of you, not all of you. I'm not saying it. I'm saying you can do good stuff. This is what I mean. People like to come in and say blah, blah, blah and be like, oh, you know, it's not Jimmy. I never said he was Jimmy Savile. I said, but look at someone like Jimmy Savile who done so many good deeds but turned out to be a fucking idiot and a horrible person. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that was a terrible marketing campaign. Yeah, a serial killer can do good. You know, a serial killer can do good. Right, this next segment, we're going to be talking about the P. Diddy stuff as well. And then after that, we've got the Knit News. But just to let everyone know, this is going to contain, like, some graphic stuff. So it is a trigger warning. If anyone's been following the P. Diddy stuff. But first of all, I just want to big up to Ruth Langford, the petty queen.
Ruth Langsford has taken the ultimate revenge on her soon-to-be ex-husband, Eamon Holmes, by removing the stairlift so he can't get upstairs. The loose woman star is understood to have removed the stairlift in the couple's formerly shared home. She took the decision to get rid of the equipment before Eamon had a chance to pick up all his final belongings, with friends saying that Ruth couldn't resist the opportunity to get payback on her former partner. Eamon has been openly flaunting his new relationship with 42-year-old Katie Alexander for weeks, whilst Ruth has remained composed. Ruth was reportedly delighted to be able to finally get rid of the wheelchair user's stairlift, ahead of him returning to pick up the last of his things from their Surrey mansion. Eamon used a £2,000 piece of equipment to manoeuvre up the pair's curved staircase in order to get upstairs. Insiders told the Mail that Ruth wasn't home when Eamon arrived to pick up his things, but she also did not tell him that the stairlift had been dumped in advance. The source told the publication, Ruth has remained quiet and classy. Even when people bring up what Eamon has been up to, she stays silent and just smiles. She thinks that is the best way. The bedrooms are upstairs and he needed to get to them. It might seem petty, but Ruth's friends think it is absolutely hilarious, as they think he has really taken her for a ride.
Literally Queen energy.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.